Remember when your mother would say, "Waste not, want not." Those weren't just words, they were wisdom passed through generations. Wisdom that seems forgotten in today's throwaway world. Look at your hands for a moment. Those beautiful hands that have planted countless gardens, cradled children, and created homes filled with love. Hands that know the satisfaction of making something from nothing. Hands that still have so much to give. Perhaps these days gardening isn't as easy as it once was. Perhaps the cost of decoration seems frivolous on a fixed income. Perhaps you wonder if your creating days are behind you. I'm here to tell you they're not. Those plastic bottles in your recycling bin, they're not trash. They're blank canvases waiting for the touch of experienced hands. Your hands to transform them into garden treasures that will outlast us all. When your grandchildren visit and marvel at your beautiful garden, imagine telling them, "I made that from something others threw away." Imagine the lesson they'll learn about value, about creativity, about the wisdom that only comes with time. Welcome to Gold Hours Garden, where we believe the golden hours of life should be filled with purpose and beauty. Where we honor the skills your generation possesses, skills our world desperately needs to remember. So gather those empty bottles and containers. Today we'll transform them into garden art that speaks of patience, creativity, and the profound understanding that true value isn't found in what's new, but in what's been given new life through loving hands. These creations will become more than decorations. They'll become your legacy, proof that the most beautiful transformations often happen when others think our purpose has ended. Let's begin with something that will bring color and joy to your garden through every season. Transformation 1. The everlasting garden blooms. Let's create flowers that never wilt, never need watering, and bring color to your garden year-round, a perfect reflection of the enduring beauty you've cultivated throughout your life. All you need is the bottom portion of a plastic bottle, that curved section that usually goes unnoticed before being discarded. With a few simple cuts, it transforms into petals, as delicate as those in the gardens of your youth. Paint them in colors that hold meaning, perhaps the blue of your first home's front door, the yellow of your daughter's childhood bedroom, or the pink of roses received on anniversaries long past. Each color carries memories that deepen its beauty. These blooms require no bending to water, no weeding, no daily care. They stand as testament to beauty that endures. Just like the wisdom you've gathered through decades of life's changing seasons. Place them where you can see them from your favorite chair. Let them remind you daily that your hands, those wonderful experienced hands, still create beauty that takes the breath away. Transformation 2. Memory butterflies. Do you remember running through summer fields, trying to catch butterflies that always danced just beyond reach? That childlike wonder need not fade with time. With just the sides of a clear plastic bottle, you'll create butterflies that catch light like stained glass in a cathedral. Cut simple wing shapes. Let them be imperfect, for nature's beauty lies in its variations. The curved plastic naturally refracts sunlight, creating rainbow effects on cloudy days. Paint them with translucent colors that speak of moments long past. The blue of forgotten summer skies, the amber of autumn afternoons when your children were small. Hang them where a gentle breeze will find them. On days when getting outside feels too difficult, these butterflies bring movement and light to you. A reminder that beauty remains accessible, even when mobility changes. What stories these butterflies carry on their plastic wings. Stories of a life fully lived, of wisdom earned through joy and sorrow, of beauty transformed by hands that understand the value of second chances. Transformation 3. Garden memory lanterns. There was a time when evenings were spent on porches, when conversation and starlight provided all the entertainment needed. These bottle lanterns bring that gentle peace back to your garden nights. From a simple plastic bottle emerges something that looks cherished, something that could have been passed down through generations. The transparent plastic, when carefully shaped, catches light like fine crystal, without the fragility or cost. Add a small battery candle inside, safe with no flame to worry about, and watch how it casts gentle patterns across your garden as evening falls. In that soft glow, perhaps memories will surface of summer nights long past, of loved ones gathered close, of stories told and retold until they became part of your very being. Hang these lanterns where you can see them from your window. Let their light remind you that even as days grow shorter, beauty remains, transformed but undiminished by the passage of time. Transformation 4. Garden guardians. Every garden needs protectors. Figures that stand watch through changing seasons, that weather storms alongside the gardener's soul. These whimsical bottle guardians bring personality and protection to your outdoor space. From tall plastic bottles emerge characters, with expressions that reflect the many facets of your own spirit, the playfulness that still lives in your heart, the wisdom that shines from your eyes, the strength that has carried you through life's challenges. Paint faces that make you smile, some serious, some silly, each one carrying a piece of your personality. Group them in your garden like old friends gathered for conversation, their painted expressions unchanging, even as seasons shift around them. These guardians require no special skills to create, just the patience and creativity you've cultivated throughout decades of making something from nothing. They stand as colorful reminders that personality doesn't diminish with age, it deepens, becoming richer with every passing year. Place them where visitors will see them first. Let these creations of your hands spark conversations, bring smiles, and remind younger generations that creativity knows no age limit. Transformation 5. Garden Symphony Chimes. The sweetest music often comes from the simplest sources: raindrops on leaves, wind through trees, the gentle chiming that signals a breeze has come to visit your garden. These bottle chimes create melody from what would have been discarded, turning forgotten plastic into instruments that play nature's songs. Cut spirals and shapes from clear bottles, paint them in colors that shimmer with memory, silver like moonlight on water, gold like autumn afternoons, blue like forgotten summer skies. As they dance in the wind, these chimes speak with voices that seem to carry whispers from the past. Gentle reminders of all you've weathered, all you've loved, all you've created throughout a life rich with experience. Hang them where afternoon light will catch their movement. Let their soft music accompany quiet moments of reflection, bringing peaceful sounds to your garden without requiring the strength to hang heavy metal chimes. In their gentle tinkling, perhaps you'll hear echoes of children's laughter, of loved ones' voices, of all the precious sounds that have filled your ears throughout a lifetime of careful listening. Transformation 6. Jeweled garden treasures. There comes a moment in life when we truly understand that value isn't about cost, it's about transformation, about seeing beauty where others see nothing worth saving. These jeweled garden treasures turn humble plastic into ornaments that catch light like precious stones. From ordinary bottles emerge extraordinary garden gems that shimmer with an inner light, much like the wisdom that only comes with decades of living. Paint them in metallic tones that speak of precious moments: gold for celebrations remembered, silver for quiet achievements, copper for warm connections that have sustained you through life's winters. These jewels require no special tools, just patient hands and eyes that know how to see potential where others see only waste. They'll catch morning light and afternoon sun, bringing unexpected sparkle to quiet garden corners. Place them where they'll surprise visitors with their beauty. Let them stand as testament to the truth that the most precious things aren't always what cost the most. Sometimes they're what we've transformed through loving attention. Transformation 7. Memory Village. Remember neighborhoods where everyone knew their neighbors, where doors remained unlocked, and communities held together through good times and bad. This bottle village recreates that sense of connection in miniature form. Each small bottle becomes a tiny house, each one unique, each one holding memories of places that have sheltered your heart. Paint them in colors that recall homes you've loved: the yellow of your first house, the blue of a vacation cottage, the white of your grandparents' farmhouse. Arrange them together like a neighborhood from simpler times, when connections mattered more than possessions, and communities supported one another through life's challenges. These bottle houses won't just charm visitors, they'll remind you of all the places you've called home, all the shelters you've created for those you love, all the spaces where memories were made that continue to warm your heart decades later. In creating this village with your hands, you honor all the homes and communities that have shaped your story, all the places that have held your heart through life's changing seasons. Transformation 8. Rain Jewels. The wisdom of your generation understood something profound, that life's beauty reveals itself not just in sunshine but in rain, not just in ease but in challenge. These sparkling rain catchers celebrate that understanding, turning garden raindrops into dancing jewels of light. Create cascading sculptures from plastic that would have been forgotten. Arrange them where water will find them, transforming ordinary rain into extraordinary beauty. Add touches that reflect your journey, beads that recall jewelry worn on special occasions, colors that whisper of rooms from houses long ago sold, shapes that echo patterns from fabrics that clothed those you loved. These rain jewels do more than beautify your garden. They find value in what many consider unwelcome, seeing beauty in the rainy days that others merely endure. They remind us that without rain, nothing grows, a wisdom your generation carries in bones that have weathered many storms. Place them where you can watch their sparkle even through a window on days when going outside isn't possible. Let their transformation of raindrops remind you of all the ways you've transformed challenges into strength throughout your remarkable life. Transformation 9. Garden friends, through all of life's chapters, one truth remains: the need for companions who bring smiles even on difficult days, who stand beside us through changing seasons with unwavering presence. These bottle garden friends bring whimsical companionship to your outdoor space, turning discarded containers into cheerful figures that weather the years alongside you. With simple materials and the creativity that has guided your hands through decades, transform ordinary bottles into extraordinary garden companions. Give them personalities that reflect the many people who have blessed your life. Some serious, some silly, each one unique, each one carrying a piece of your history in their painted expressions. Position them among your plants, where they'll keep watch through all seasons. Faithful friends created by hands that understand the value of connection, of finding joy in creating companionship when loneliness threatens. These bottle buddies stand as proof that creativity doesn't diminish with age. It deepens, becoming richer with every year of experience, every lesson learned, every challenge overcome. Transformation 10. Floating garden mobiles. As years pass, we come to understand a profound truth, that beauty lies not in permanence, but in gentle movement, not in rigid perfection, but in the dance of light and shadow. These floating garden mobiles celebrate that wisdom, turning forgotten plastic into dancing sculptures that move with every breeze, a reminder that life never truly stands still, even in its quietest moments. Cut delicate shapes from clear bottles, petals, leaves, abstract forms that catch light as they turn. Suspend them at different heights, creating a floating garden that dances above earthbound flowers below. Add elements that catch both light and memory, tiny mirrors that reflect changing skies, beads that echo jewelry worn on special occasions, colors that whisper of rooms where children once played. Hang your creation where gentle breezes will find it, where you can watch its movement from a comfortable seat nearby. No bending, no tending required, just the pleasure of watching something beautiful dance with nature's rhythm. In its gentle motion, perhaps you'll find echoes of dances enjoyed in youth, of children once swung in strong arms, of all the ways you've moved through this world with grace, despite whatever obstacles appeared along your path. As these 10 transformations show, the wisdom in your hands, those beautiful hands that have loved and worked and created for decades, remains as powerful as ever. Each bottle saved from waste, each creation bringing beauty to your garden, stands as testament to the truth that value isn't determined by newness or cost. True value comes from seeing possibility where others see nothing, from patience cultivated over decades, from understanding that transformation is life's most constant companion. Your generation carries wisdom our wasteful world desperately needs, the knowledge of how to make something from nothing, how to find joy in simple pleasures, how to transform the discarded into the treasured. Every plastic bottle you rescue becomes more than garden art. It becomes your legacy, your teaching, your gift to a world that moves too quickly to see the beauty hiding in plain sight. As you create these garden treasures with hands that have already created so much throughout the decades, remember that you aren't just making decorations, you're preserving wisdom that must not be lost. You're showing younger generations that the most valuable resource isn't money, but creativity, patience, and the willingness to see potential where others see trash. Your garden, transformed by these creations, becomes more than a collection of plants and decorations. It becomes a testament to a life fully lived, to wisdom hard-earned, to beauty that deepens rather than diminishes with the passing years. Thank you for bringing your lifetime of experience to these simple transformations. In your hands, they become something far greater than craft projects. They become carriers of memory, preservers of wisdom, and proof that the most beautiful chapters of life often come when we learn to transform what others would discard. Until next time, may your garden grow rich with beauty transformed by your loving hands, and with the profound understanding that, like these bottles reborn, your purpose and value only grow more meaningful with time. Here at Gold Hours Garden, we believe the golden hours of your life should shine the brightest. Every like, comment, and subscription helps our community of gardeners grow, preserving wisdom that must not be lost. Thank you for spending this precious time with us today.